My story began 40 years ago here in the great city of Liverpool. I lived in an amazing place called Speke. The house was just full of love, care and joy and giving, and my journey really started there. It's incredible what you can achieve when you surround yourself with incredible people. And the 40 years of adventuring and raising funds and doing awareness campaigns and working for my charities, I work with some of the most incredible people on the planet, and together it's amazing what you can do when things get tough. My next challenge is the Boat of Hope. So the Boat of Hope is a campaign which is really focused on young people in early years, children, to actually have a conversation about depression, anxiety, OCD, whichever form of mental illness that a child actually feels or goes through in those formative years. And we're on a mission to actually have a conversation with young people around the United Kingdom in particular, but also across the world, about what hope means to them. If we can just open that conversation with just one parent, guardian or carer to one child, that prevents them going down a further route of dismay, we'll have actually achieved our goal in the next 24 months. I always look for somebody that can push me to the next level, both mentally and physically. I love the feeling of crossing the line and doing something and challenging myself that I've never done before. And somebody tapped me on the shoulder and said, well, I know a challenge for you. It's the toughest row in the world. The Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge is a race that happens every year with rowing boats. And it's a race across the Atlantic Ocean. And effectively, you are unsupported. There is no one there to help you when you're in the Atlantic. The Boat of Hope campaign is really about how an individual copes with mental pressures on their own on a day-to-day basis. And I always remember somebody saying to me very close to me, saying that the only person that can fix this is me. And that resonates with me every single day. And I thought really from that point of view that on this solo challenge, I want to feel how an individual feels to be vulnerable, how it feels to be lonely, how it feels to be unsupported, to actually get a greater understanding of where young people go. So there will be days when I'll be tearful, there'll be days when I'll be full of joy. I'm surrounded by the greatest ocean in the world. It's the biggest ocean in the world and the most dangerous. But alongside that brings amazing marine life. So I'll be very fortunate to be rowing with dolphins on a regular basis. They'll come alongside. There'll be flying fish jumping into the boat at some stages. Last year, one of the boats got struck by a marlin, and the marlin's beak came up into the actual cabin itself and punctured the hole in the actual boat, and it started leaking. So that's the exciting part of it, to be fair. We are going to bring such a vibrant campaign to life through many phases of the campaign over the next 24 months. That begins with engaging with school children around the United Kingdom. I'm thrilled to have as my platinum partner Parent Pay, who have come on board to our campaign. Parent Pay really focus on the well-being and the health of young people around the United Kingdom. And now they're looking to take it one stage further by effectively using the Boat of Hope to convey a message of hope for mental health and well-being throughout all of the schools they support. We're going to have a special naming ceremony in the amazing city of Liverpool, which will then be broadcast to the world as a whole. There's a very secret boat pull going to be happening next year too. We will choose some poignant pieces of artwork which reflect the feeling of children within the nation at the moment. And they're going to be put into an incredible mural that I've commissioned with an incredible artist called Justin Eagleton. And that mural will then effectively be wrapped around my ocean-going boat. Already on the first half of our boat, there's over 1,000 images of people. So I've got 1,000 individuals coming with me on one side of the boat, and no doubt there'll be another 1,000 on the other side of the boat. So, you know, when I'm down, and I will get down, there's no question about it, I can just jump off and have a look at all these amazing people that are supporting me and taking me along this journey, and just remind me of why I'm doing it. I always wanted to go to sea when I was a young boy because my dad was my inspiration. I fell in love with the sea and really the mystery of the sea as well. I could see the beauty, what drew my dad to actually becoming a seaman. That's the reason really why I wanted the boat to be named the City of Liverpool, in honour of my grandfather and my father, who spent their life in these very docks that we're in today. And I feel that I'm honouring their particular lifetime of work here in Liverpool, and also really sort of looking forward to being the first Scouser ever to have crossed the Atlantic solo in a rowboat is quite something to leave behind for the City of Liverpool as well. I'm very proud.